We're only a couple of weeks out from a fight that's a treat for the hardcore boxing fans and the casuals. Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos is going to be taking place June 7th, 2025 in Norfolk, Virginia at the Scope Arena. Now the odds makers have Keyshawn Davis as a big favorite, a minus 750, and they got the talented and dangerous Edwin De Los Santos coming in at a plus 450. $100 on Edwin De Los Santos get you $450 plus your 100 back. Now, as talented as Edwin De Los Santos is, I believe if he wasn't coming into this fight off of an injury and a long layoff since he's been in the ring, I think these odds will be a lot closer. Now, the odd makers are 50-50 on whether this fight will go the distance or not, the full 12 rounds. They 50-50 on that, which actually makes sense, being that both fighters are very talented and seem like they could survive if they were faced with some major adversity. Edwin De Los Santos is 16 big wins, 14 coming by knockout with only 2 losses. This man is a punching machine. Edwin De Los Santos, his 2 losses, one to William Foster in January of 2022, and the other one to Shakur Stevenson in November of 23. Now, his first loss, William Foster, I heard some highly respected boxing minds said that Edwin lost that fight because he gassed out. Now, Edwin himself said that he got a little overconfident in his power. That's why he lost. Now, Edwin De Los Santos has clearly improved since his first loss 3 years ago. Just like another fighter we know in Lamar Rose Jr., who suffered his first loss to Jamel Herring, who's drastically improved. Now, most of us hardcores know that Keyshawn Davis is undefeated. 13 wins, no losses, 9 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Now, Keyshawn Davis' toughest fight, in my opinion, and it's a popular opinion, was to Nahir Albright. Now, Keyshawn Davis outclassed Nahir to a decision victory, but Keyshawn Davis suffered some adversity in the later rounds of that fight, which he attributed to his use of marijuana, which he tested positive for after that fight, which resulted in Keyshawn Davis's win over Nahir Albright being overturned to a no contest. Now, after that fight, Keyshawn Davis rededicated his life to boxing and has been looking better than ever. Now, in my opinion, Keyshawn Davis's best win was over Miguel Madueno. Madueno was 31 wins, 28 of those coming by way of knockout, only 2 losses. Keyshawn Davis didn't get the stoppage, but he stood toe-to-toe with a good, powerful, mean fighter and outclassed him. Keyshawn Davis made it super exciting, and he showed the world that he was a beast. Now, Edwin De Los Santos' best win is over none other than the hard-hitting Jose El Rayo Valenzuela. Edwin De Los Santos was the first one to put a blemish on Jose El Rayo Valenzuela's 12-0 record by stopping him in the 3rd round. Edwin De Los Santos showed a warrior spirit by being dropped and buzzed in the 2nd round to get up and show his own mean streak by stopping El Rayo in the very next round. Keyshawn Davis has been known to show a mean streak as well. This fight is truly a boxing fan's dream. Edwin De Los Santos uses flash-like lateral movement that I'm hard-pressed to see how Keyshawn Davis will adjust to. Now, Edwin De Los Santos is the only one to this day to stop Jose Valenzuela, which is very impressive, being that Jose Valenzuela has been in the ring with the likes of Pitbull Cruz and Gary Antoine Russell, who both are knockout artists. I wonder if Edwin De Los Santos can avoid the brutal body attack of Keyshawn Davis. Now, Keyshawn Davis has the edge going in this fight due to Edwin De Los Santos' long layoff and injuries. Edwin De Los Santos has been out of the ring for 2 years. His last fight, which we all know, was with Shakur Stevenson, who had talked a whole lot of ish before they stepped in the ring, but on fight night, Shakur failed to live up to his words. Edwin De Los Santos was able to match Shakur in speed, footwork, and ring IQ, and most of all, Edwin De Los Santos had a huge power advantage. Edwin De Los Santos' talents combined made Shakur reluctant to let his hands go. Shakur ran from Edwin the entire fight. Shakur used his reach to land a couple of jabs to squeak by with an extremely unimpressive decision victory, which he later blamed on an injured hand. After that fight, Shakur praised Edwin and his abilities and dared any of the elites at 135 to go and fight Edwin. And well, to all of our surprise, it would be the man that Shakur calls his brother, Keyshawn the businessman Davis, who would take the challenge, putting up his WBO belt at 135 that he only had for a few months. Now, it is extremely shocking that Keyshawn Davis chose the talented and dangerous Edwin De Los Santos for his first title defense. But the great fighters find a way to win. Is Edwin De Los Santos great? Their resumes are not that much different. Will Keyshawn Davis struggle or will he make easy work of Edwin? I tell you one thing, that plus $450 is looking good on Edwin. I don't know who to pick. Y'all tell me.